Hello everybody, this is Jeremy Schnicker with W Chicago and NewHomeNotebook.com. I'm standing at 2208 West Chicago Avenue in the Ukrainian Village. It looks to be a 4-flat here, new construction, right at the corner of Chicago and Levitt. Well, this is Jeremy Schnicker with W Chicago and NewHomeNotebook.com, standing at 2208 West Chicago, correct? And your name is?
Rich Kiewitz.
Rich Kiewitz. Well, tell me about this development. What stands out about it compared to other area developments, new construction?
Well, the biggest thing here is that besides being one of the really hottest neighborhoods in the city,
Right.
Village, it's a really large space for the money.
Yeah.
Generally, you would see a place in this price range, which is $429, you're seeing two-bedroom condos,
Right.
same price.
Right.
This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it's not an oversized lot.
Right.
So you really get the benefit of the size of the lot.
Right.
You've got square bedrooms as
Yeah.
opposed to every other place has rectangle bedrooms.
Yeah.
Also, you have two great patios, front patio and a back patio of the master bedroom, which, on a beautiful day like today, is just great to have. And there's also a rooftop deck that has spectacular views. So it's really, I think, the real intrinsic value is the amount of space, which is over 1,700 square feet.
Yeah. We'll talk about the neighborhood. I mean, this is such a hot neighborhood. What do you tell people that come in here that maybe haven't been to this neighborhood? What stands out about it?
Well, the biggest thing, this neighborhood has been for a long time. It's called Ukrainian Village, and it has a heavy Ukrainian population. And it's definitely based with two large Ukrainian churches, which anchor the neighborhood and kind of really give the neighborhood a lot of flavor in terms of its character.
Yeah.
It's a neighborhood that is great for reverse commuters.
Right.
You're minutes from both expressways, very close to the Eisenhower, so people who work in all the way to Oak Brook or to Naperville, they can live in the city and get to the suburbs, relatively easy.
Yeah.
And that's again a big draw, but also the housing. There's not many large buildings, so that keeps the neighborhood maybe a little quieter and not as dense.
Right.
Just because there aren't a lot of buildings or there's not a lot of large retail either.
Right. Yeah. And what are the price points for the units here?
Well, this unit's the last one available in this project, and again, this is listed at $429.
Okay.
And it has all the state-of-the-art wiring. It's got beautiful custom cabinets. We don't see it right now, but there's beautiful white quartz countertops.
Yeah.
Stainless steel appliances. In-unit washer and dryer.
Yeah.
And again, there's a rooftop deck that is just spectacular. Nighttime, daytime. It'd just be great to entertain. And as you can see, the front balcony is the size of another room.
Yeah.
The ceiling, the large windows gives it a feeling almost like a high-rise, but you also, obviously get the luxury that there's another balcony right off the bedroom that's just as wide in terms of width, not as deep. But again, it's just nice because for couples or people that maybe they're going to expand with a potential family, you have the room to grow there.
Yeah.
You also have the room to be on opposite ends, depending on the kind of day you have.
Right. Cool. Well, and here at the back bedroom at 2208 West Chicago, you can see that this unit isn't completely finished, but it is the only unit that's available left in this development. Kind of a view off the back deck here. You see a big Ukrainian church there to the west. It's a pretty sizable back deck. And here's the views from the front porch. See over there is Tuman's, a local bar and restaurant. Kind of give you a view inside the unit there. And here we are up on the roof, which all tenants get access to. Pretty spectacular view of the city. You can even see the top of the United Center over there to the south. A couple more churches. Well, we're going to take a walk around the neighborhood here at 2208 West Chicago in the Ukrainian Village. Kind of see what the block looks like.
Okay, well that's fine. Just call him because there's nothing Dad and I can do. I know what the problem is, but I can't fix it when I'm up north.
Here we are at Chicago and Levitt. We're going to be heading north on Levitt. This is a sort of the former neighborhood of mine. I lived at Haddon and Hermitage for 2 years, so I'm pretty well aware of this neighborhood. Very safe neighborhood. I know that people really look after each other down here. Lots of old brick 3 flats and workers' cottages that have withstood the last century. And you also are starting to see a lot of new construction down here as well, like the one we were just in. Coming up here on Rice. So as you can see, the intersection of Chicago and Levitt is pretty busy, but if you go pretty much a block in any direction off of Chicago, you're going to find that it's a pretty tranquil, old neighborhood. It's very quiet down here. You do have a lot of a mix of some of the Ukrainians that have lived here since the turn of the century, but you've also got a bunch of young artists, musicians, creative types that live in this neighborhood. It's kind of the southern edge of Wicker Park. Lots of bars and restaurants, and like I said, there's that new Dominic's at Damon in Chicago, so you'd be about 2 blocks from a grocery store, which is always convenient, especially for those that don't own an automobile. You're right by, used to be a Catholic school here, St. Nicholas, sorry.